Ugh. Mom, it's okay. I'll ask them directly. Stefano and Teresa, you two were having an affair, right?
What? Is that true?
Look, Stefano was the one who approached me first. I didn't do anything wrong.
Come on, it couldn't be helped. Lisa was always nagging at home, and I was stressed out. Compared to that, Teresa was calm and listened to me. Naturally, I'd be drawn to her, right?
The audacity of both of you. Aren't you even a bit remorseful?
Stefano, none of those are valid reasons to have an affair.
So, the baby Teresa is carrying is Stefano's, right? When did this relationship start?
About a year ago? Remember when you were going through fertility treatments and it was hard for you? There were times when Stefano was struggling because of that. So I started listening to him, and then…
Lisa told me she was grateful to Teresa for listening to her. And yet, on top of that, you had an affair with Stefano. I can't believe my own daughter would do such a thing.
It couldn't be helped. Initially, I just intended to listen. He persistently wooed me, and I couldn't resist.
What? So you're making it sound like it's all my fault. From my perspective, it was just a fling, and then you got pregnant.
My name is Lisa, and I'm a working housewife living with my husband Stefano. We had always wanted to have children early on, but it proved difficult, and we experienced many challenging days. After several years of infertility treatments, I finally became pregnant with a new life. Hey, Stefano! I have some exciting news to share today.
Oh? What is it? What happened?
I found out at the OBGYN today. We're expecting a baby.
Yes! Finally! Finally! Our long-awaited child is on the way!
There were times I felt like giving up, but I'm so glad we persevered with the infertility treatments.
Absolutely! So, what do we need? A crib? Toys? Wait, before that, a name! Is it a boy? A girl?
You're getting ahead of yourself, Stefano. This is Stefano. He was incredibly joyful when he found out I was pregnant. We shared the news with both of our families, and while we were happy, our lives became busy and challenging. After learning about my pregnancy, Stefano became even more attentive, helping out with household chores, shopping, and…
All right, done with the dishes.
Oh, we're running low on toilet paper. I need to go buy some.
Ha! I'll go get it. You shouldn't be going out too much. It would be terrible if something happened to you or the baby.
You're being overly protective, Stefano. The doctor said moderate exercise is good for childbirth.
I can't help but worry, especially since we waited so long for this child. Let me handle this much, at least.
All right, could you do me a favor then? Could you also get some eggs and milk?
Got it. Toilet paper, eggs, and milk. Oh, by the way, it's almost time for your regular checkup, right? I'll make the reservation for you. Is the usual time okay?
Yes, thank you, Stefano. In this way, Stefano was so protective, always looking out for me and our unborn child. He even booked my regular medical checkups, and I felt grateful for his kindness. However, as the months passed, Stefano started working overtime more frequently. Welcome home. You're late, did you have overtime? I was worried because you didn't contact me.
Well, if I'm home at this hour, it obviously means I had overtime, doesn't it?
Even so, couldn't you find the time to send just one message?
You should know these things without me having to notify you every single time. We've been married for years, you know how my job is.
Well, yes, but…
What? Are you doubting me now?
It's not like that. You don't have to be so harsh.
I'm exhausted. Don't nag me over little things like this.
I am. I'm not nagging. I just…
It sure sounds like nagging to me.
Really? Stefano, increasingly working overtime, became irritable and stormed out of the room. Since then, he grew distant and cold towards me, gradually neglecting the housework. What's worse, he barely listened to me anymore. At a loss, I decided to call my younger sister Teresa, whom I've always confided in. So that's how it's been. He doesn't even properly talk to me anymore. When I first got pregnant, he'd do housework, anything and everything really.
Maybe it's just a phase? It's possible Stefano got overly enthusiastic when you first got pregnant. Perhaps he's a little burned out.
You think that's it? Maybe his job has been tough as well. Anyway, he won't talk to me about it, so I really don't know.
Pregnancy can make one sensitive, you know. Maybe you're feeling that way right now? I've heard similar stories from friends. This might just be a time to be patient. I know it's hard, but remember you're not the only one feeling this way.
This is Teresa. We've always looked so alike that people often say we're like two peas in a pod, and we've always been close. Talking to Teresa this time around made me feel better, allowing me to shift my mindset. Then, one day while at work, I started experiencing abdominal pain and decided to leave early to visit the obstetrics clinic. I assumed Stefano had booked an appointment for me, so I waited.
Ms. Suzuki, sorry for the wait. Please come into exam room number 1.
I've been waiting for an hour and a half now. They haven't called me yet. Maybe there wasn't a reservation after all.
Ms. Okada, please come this way.
Ouch. I should ask the receptionist. Excuse me.
Yes? Oh, are you experiencing pain?
How much longer until they call me? I've been waiting quite a while.
Let me check. May I have your name?
It's Lisa. I came in about an hour and a half ago and was told I had a reservation.
Lisa, wait a moment. Lisa.
Is there a problem?
Well, I think we called for Lisa a moment ago. About 10 minutes ago. For exam room number 4. Wait, but you're Lisa, right?
I've been sitting here the whole time, and I wasn't called in the waiting room. Oh, but I did go to the restroom earlier. Maybe I missed the call then.
Let's go check the exam room.
Thinking someone might have misheard while I was in the restroom, I decided to head to the examination room. Upon entering, "Excuse me, Dr. Kenneth? It's Lisa."
Oh, Lisa, what are you doing here?
Wait, Stefano? That's my line. Why are you here? Did you book the appointment under my name?
Look, it's a long story. Just get out of here for now.
Tart, you're Lisa, right?
Yes, doctor. I've been waiting at the reception, and they told me I was already called.
I just examined you a moment ago. Then who was that?
Doc, I'm done changing. Wait, sis. You've got to be kidding.
Teresa, what are you doing here?
What am I doing? I have my reasons too.
What do you mean, reasons? Stefano, you know something about this, right? Tell me.
I apologize, Lisa, but who is this?
I'm sorry for the confusion, doctor. That's my younger sister, Teresa.
Your sister. I couldn't tell with the masks on. My apologies.
No, doctor, you don't need to apologize.
Still, you and your sister look so much alike. I didn't notice at all. I did find it strange when I looked at the ultrasound of the baby earlier. If only I had realized then.
It's not your fault, doctor. I'm the one who should be apologizing for causing such confusion. Anyway, I want both of you to come with me. Wait for me until my examination is over. You hear me? Promise. I was examined by Dr. Kenneth and confirmed that both my health and the baby were fine. Afterward, I decided to head back home with Stefano and Teresa.
Hey, Stefano. I heard a bit from Lisa, but what in the world is going on?
Please explain in detail. And you too, Teresa. What's all this about?
Hold on, don't get so mad. I'm, well, pregnant.
Yeah, that's right. It's a sensitive time right now, so please try not to be too angry.
What sensitive time are you talking about? You both owe us an explanation. What's going on?
What do you mean, explain? This all happened because you suddenly showed up at the gynecologist. If you were going, you should have at least told me.
What kind of attitude is that? Are you suggesting Lisa shouldn't have gone to the OB-GYN?
I left work early to go there because I suddenly had stomach pains. Besides, I emailed you about my whereabouts.
Blaming Lisa. What's going on, Stefano?
Hold on, Mom. And Dad too. Please don't get mad at Stefano.
Why are you taking Stefano's side?
Mom, it's okay. I'll ask them directly. Stefano and Teresa, you two were having an affair, right?
What? Is that true?
Look, Stefano was the one who approached me first. I didn't do anything wrong.
Come on, it couldn't be helped. Lisa was always nagging at home, and I was stressed out. Compared to that, Teresa was calm and listened to me. Naturally, I'd be drawn to her, right?
The audacity of both of you. Aren't you even a bit remorseful?
Stefano, none of those are valid reasons to have an affair.
So, the baby Teresa is carrying is Stefano's, right? When did this relationship start?
About a year ago? Remember when you were going through fertility treatments and it was hard for you? There were times when Stefano was struggling because of that. So I started listening to him, and then…
Lisa told me she was grateful to Teresa for listening to her. And yet, on top of that, you had an affair with Stefano. I can't believe my own daughter would do such a thing.
It couldn't be helped. Initially, I just intended to listen. He persistently wooed me, and I couldn't resist.
What? So you're making it sound like it's all my fault. From my perspective, it was just a fling, and then you got pregnant.
What? After you pursued me, you're trying to shift the blame. Besides, the unborn child is innocent. How could you say that?
You were into it too, right? And if you had been careful with contraception, this wouldn't have happened.
Blaming the woman? That's just unbelievable. You pursued me, so the one being irresponsible is you.
In this manner, Teresa and Stefano's affair came to light. To make matters worse, they began blaming each other, resulting in a nasty argument. But then, someone arrived.
Stefano, knock it off. This is embarrassing.
Bro, why are you here?
I got a call from Lisa. What on earth is going on? I deeply apologize for my younger brother's actions.
There's no need for you, Noah, to apologize. Rather, could we move on with the conversation?
Why did you have to involve my brother? This is ridiculous.
You did the unthinkable. It's only natural that the family would be informed. Thinking you could hide it is absurd.
Right, and that's not the only reason I contacted Noah. I wanted to consult with a professional regarding our next steps.
What's there to consult with my brother about our future?
Given the situation, it's obvious that things can't continue as they were.
Ha! Of course, I plan to raise our child together with Lisa.
What? Then what about my child? You plan to just abandon us?
I've told you, our thing was just a fling.
What's wrong with this guy? How can he say such things so casually? Lisa, you really plan to raise a child with him?
Of course not. Stefano, stop with your foolish talk. I'm divorcing you. And you both will be paying compensation. That's why I asked Noah, who's a lawyer, to help. Understand now?
Divorce and compensation. You're joking, right? This can't be happening.
Do you think I'd joke in this situation? Obviously, I'm serious.
Wait, are you saying I'll have to pay too?
Of course. You're responsible too.
What? Mother, father, please talk some sense into her. I can't pay that. I'm terrified.
Only relying on your parents now. Let me be clear. We disown you, Teresa. We no longer consider you our daughter.
That's right. We didn't raise a child to be so thoughtless. We're severing our ties as parent and child. Never set foot in our home again.
What? What do I do now, Stefano? I can't pay that.
I can't pay either. What are we going to do? Bro, can't your influence as a lawyer help us in some way?
Stefano, now in trouble over the demand for compensation, began to rely on lawyer Noah.
You can't be serious. What do you think lawyers are for? Besides, I'm the one who advised Lisa that she could demand compensation.
What? Why would you do that? We're brothers.
Just so you know, I'm cutting ties with you too. By the way, I've also told father and mother about this. Both of them said they're cutting off family ties with you, so don't expect any help.
This is cold-hearted. I mean, this whole situation, it was unavoidable, right? I never expected to have a child with Teresa.
That's the whole point. You were irresponsible.
Why is everyone ganging up on me? Cutting ties, demanding compensation, we're family. This is outrageous.
You only bring up we're family when you're in trouble.
Exactly. With a baby on the way and challenging times ahead, mother, father, and even you, sis, should care about me.
I'm in the same situation. And honestly, this was an expected outcome. You two haven't even apologized after all this. The outrageous ones are you two. Be prepared, because I'll make sure you pay the compensation.
Lisa is right. Stefano, you've just been defensive this whole time. Apologize to Lisa properly.
Exactly. How dare you treat our daughter this way and not even apologize?
Yes, please apologize properly. Teresa, you too.
I'm sorry. I admit I was wrong. So, please reconsider this cutting ties and compensation thing.
Sis, I'm sorry. I was wrong too. Please forgive me. At least spare me the compensation. I won't be able to work due to childbirth and childcare.
Apologizing after being told to is too late. And I'll also need to take time off work for childbirth and childcare.
Exactly, Lisa. You don't need to reduce the compensation amount.
You're right, Noah. Thank you. So, both of you, stay out of our lives from now on.
This is a joke. I apologized, didn't I? What's with that attitude?
Sis, you've helped me before. Pushing me away now is so cruel.
In the end, neither of you are truly remorseful. I knew it. No matter what you say, it's useless. Just get out, both of you. Thus, I divorced Stefano and demanded a hefty compensation from both Stefano and Teresa. Stefano's indiscretions became known to our relatives and his workplace, leading him to become isolated. He took a bold step and resigned from his job, hoping for a fresh start. However, he struggled to find new employment and ended up living day to day. On the other hand, Teresa, due to her pregnancy and the demands of childcare, couldn't return to her previous job. She tried her hand at a side job, but the income was hardly enough. Stefano and Teresa constantly fought and eventually split without ever seeing their child. Both of them were burdened with the financial strain of compensation and lived a hard, lonely life. As for us,
Hello, it's been a while. Thank you for having me.
Oh, Noah. Welcome.
Come on in. Right this way.
Lisa, congratulations on the birth of your child.
thank you, Noah. I've been blessed with a healthy baby girl.
Wow, she's adorable. Have you decided on a name yet?
We named her Madison.
Such a cute and lovely name. She looks just like you, Lisa. But it must have been tough giving birth for the first time, right?
The birth was indeed challenging, but the moment I saw her face, all those hardships faded away.
I bet. With Madison being so cute, it really shows how amazing mothers are.
It's truly an experience only mothers can understand.
I was worried sick too, you know.
You were even more flustered than when I gave birth. It was hard watching you.
Haha, but I'm glad both of you got to see your grandchild safe and sound.
Absolutely. Now, if only we could find a good husband for her.
Yes, I wonder if there's a wonderful man out there who can make Lisa and Madison happy.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, no reason. We're just grateful to you, no.
Yes, the peace we have now is thanks to you, Noah, right?
Come on, Mom, Dad, you're making Noah uncomfortable.
Well, since we have Noah here, let's eat. Dig in and don't be shy.
Thank you so much.
And so, I live a peaceful life with my daughter Madison and my parents. Raising a child is full of unfamiliar challenges, but with the support of my parents, I'm managing. Every day, I find joy in watching Madison grow and flourish. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in life for Madison and me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.